Good morning, Bridget here. Hope you're well. I want to talk about healing and feeling. I um, I know that there's just so much happening for so many of us right now. We've been through the last year and a half plus of a whole bunch of tumult, right? Our worlds have been turned upside down. We are experiencing layers upon layers of trauma and grief and personal loss and confusion. And I'm here to lift us up and to lift us out of some of the density and the heaviness that we've been experiencing. And I like to do that by being raw and real and honest about feelings that we're feeling. I'm not the kind of person who likes to bypass where we are emotionally. Sometimes some of these spiritual teachers will tell you that you need to the ignore the feelings and stay in the vibration of high vibration, ascension, and all of that. I don't roll in that direction. I believe that we can be in a healthy healing frequency that helps us, that helps the planet, at the same time that we are acknowledging the real, raw, true feelings that we have. If we weren't supposed to experience feelings, we wouldn't have them. We wouldn't be human. If we were supposed to be in some ascended state all the time, then we would not be given these bodies that have feelings and needs and desires. So, all of that being said, I want to share something that I have found that's helpful, something that I have found helpful when it comes to healing. A lot of times, so I'm going to give you a tip and a trick, and I'll also let you know about something that I've got cooked up that's coming in a couple of weeks. If you like this type of thing, you'll love what I'm going to offer next. So, when it comes to healing, we are most often looking to clear up stuff that has hurt us. We're looking to eliminate pain and suffering, and it's common to go back into the pain and try to understand it and work with it and let it go and eliminate it and all this stuff. And something that I do, which is quite different from what a lot of other people do, is that my first line of action is to not go into what is wrong. My first line of action is to go into what is right. Where are your strengths? Where is your light? Where has it been buried? Let's find that. Because when we stoke your light and it's there's no way you cannot have light inside of you. When we stoke your light, it is so much easier to work with some of the heavy stuff that may be holding you back or holding you down. And I want to give you a simple, very implementable tip or technique or whatever we want to call it to do right here and now that will help you pull you out of dense places and help you stay connected to your light. And by light, I don't mean positive energy all the time. I mean your core energy, your soul energy, that essence that you came here with. So one of the ways that you can stay connected to that is to write that. So decide how you want to live your life. Decide what you are going to do or what you're going to look like when you're completely healed and whole. Get an image of that in your mind and either draw it or write it out. And from there, put it in a place where you can see it. Because when you connect with your healed and whole version of yourself, you're starting to connect to a version of yourself that is lighter. You're also starting to connect to an aspect of you that may be in the future. And the future has no emotional baggage. So connecting with that aspect of you is super healthy, super on point, and really helps the healing process. Healing doesn't occur at the same level where the trauma occurred. So we need a different angle. And a different angle includes holding in our mind and in our heart an image of ourselves when we are completely healed. So do that. That's the first thing I want you to do. Write out a couple sentences of what you and your life look like when you're healed. I'm vibrant, I'm doing my life's work, I have all the resources that I need. Keep it simple. And or draw a picture of you with a really, healthy, glowing energy. Whatever way you look at yourself and see yourself as healed. So that's the first thing that will help a healing process. And the second thing that will help a healing process is working with your emotions and your feelings. But I'm not going to tell you what people normally tell you. I'm going to give you a different angle on working with feelings. And that is to be proactive with how you want to feel. So, a different angle on working with your feelings. The world teaches us that we have feelings that sometimes can be intense, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes we need help moving through them. But the world tells us we're kind of stuck with whatever we're stuck with. And there's more to your feelings and your emotions than what you think you're stuck with. You actually have a choice on how you want to feel. You have a choice for how you want to feel. You can choose that you want to feel peaceful, crappy, happy, joyful, hopeful, exuberant, depressed. You can choose any of those. Any of those is your choice. Now, stay with me here because I'm not saying that when you are depressed, you've chosen that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you can decide how you want to feel and practice it. You can decide how you want to feel and put it into action. And when you do that, you are creating a pathway in your brain, an intentional pathway in your brain to program yourself to feel how you want to feel. So right now, and I'd love if you type in the comments and let me know how you want to feel. What I'm inspired today because I was just teaching. I'm doing a 5-day sacred healing workshop, and I offer a teaching and then I drop my folks into a practice. And today I was talking about choosing how you want to feel as part of the practice. And then we did some sounding and vibrational healing. So decide how you want to feel. Write it out. And I want y'all to type in and let me know. And then put that in your world and start telling yourself that you want to feel that way. I want to feel on fire. I am going to feel on fire. I feel on fire and I want to feel on fire for my day. I want to feel exuberant. I want to feel exuberant. When you let those words come out of your mouth, you are stating and claiming what it is that you want. I mean, what do you have to lose here, right? You state and claim that you feel shitty, you feel crappy, you don't feel this, you feel this. Like all of that puts energy out into the world and doesn't actually really help. When you say, I want to feel loved, thank you, Len. Is that right? Did I get that right? When you say, I want to feel loved, I want to feel exuberant, I want to feel on fire, you're staking a claim for it. And the chances of you experiencing that feeling are much higher because you've said that you want to feel that way. If you want to take it a step further, and I encourage you to do this, take the feeling, say it's joy. For one of my feelings is joy. Take the feeling and then think of something that you can do to make you feel that way, like in 30 seconds. For me, it's dancing. I put on a song on YouTube, and I start dancing, and I feel joy. I feel free. I can bring that feeling on in 2 minutes. You can bring your feeling on in 2 minutes. And if you randomly do that at different points throughout your day, you're interrupting your regular pattern and you're bringing something new in. And you're also connecting intentionally with how you want to be feeling. Does that make sense? That's what I want you to do. It's so super easy, and it makes healing easier. It makes mindset shifts easier. And it also says like, hey, I'm committed to feeling how I want to feel, and I'm going to practice it, and I'm going to state it every day. So that's what I've got today. I want to know how that lands, and let me know if you're doing it. And I just want to add, this piece. By choosing how you want to feel, it does not negate the natural feelings that come up. The natural feelings that come up are normal and need to be felt and processed. In addition to feeling and processing our natural feelings, we can also choose how we want to continue to feel. And that's what I'm talking about. All right. So that's what I wanted to share for today. I, as I said before, I'm here to lift us up so we can get to the next level. I'm here to help you clear limiting beliefs, blocks, stuck thinking, old energy, so that you can do what you came here to do. Because when you are doing what you came here to do, your heart is expanded and it changes everything around you. And if everybody on the planet has their heart expanded, we're in really good shape. That's what I do, and that's why I'm here.